Greetings, friends, and welcome back to Heartful Health After 45. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're diving into a topic that can make or break your health goals, especially when it comes to weight loss and sustained energy. We're talking about healthy meal prep ideas that are both effective and, most importantly, simple. You know, many of us reach a certain age and realize that nutrition is the key to feeling our best. We want to reduce our body weight and lose fat, but we also know that restrictive fad diets aren't the answer. They're hard to stick to, and before you know it, you've fallen off track and regained all the weight. The real secret is making healthy eating so simple and consistent that it becomes a natural part of your life. So today I'm inviting you into the kitchen to walk you through some of my favorite go-to meals and foods that are not only great for weight loss, but also for boosting your energy and even building muscle. We'll structure our time together by covering ideas for breakfast, lunch, healthy snacks, and dinner. As we go, I want you to be thinking about what foods you can incorporate into your own routine to make this practical for you. Grab a pen and paper if you like. Take some notes, and let's dive in. First things first, before we even think about food in the morning, the most important thing you can do is rehydrate your body. When you wake up, get a big glass of high-quality water between 20 to 32 ounces. Ideally, this is filtered water, and you can add a pinch of pink Himalayan sea salt or other minerals. Our bodies need water to kickstart energy production, so make sure you drink this within 30 minutes of waking up, before you have any coffee or food. Now, let's talk about breakfast. You might have heard the buzz around intermittent fasting, and I'm a big supporter of it if it works with your schedule. But whether you eat your first meal at 7 a.m. or push it back to noon, these ideas are still relevant. When it comes to breakfast, the goal is to make it super simple. One of my favorite go-to breakfasts that requires almost no prep is a high-quality protein shake. All you need is a blender, a good protein powder with 20 to 25 grams of protein per scoop, and a low sugar content. You can add a scoop or two of protein, some chia and hemp seeds, a little almond milk, and some frozen berries for a delicious, nutritious shake. Protein shakes are fantastic in the morning because they take only about 5 minutes to make, keep you feeling full, and don't cause a lot of digestive stress. This makes them incredibly consistent, which is key to success. Another easy option for breakfast is a simple egg recipe. 11. Eggs are a phenomenal breakfast food. They're high in protein, healthy fats, and choline, which fuels your brain. You can make 3 eggs in just 5 minutes. You can serve them sunny side up with a little butter, alongside some greens and a piece of Ezekiel toast. For my friends following a plant-based lifestyle, overnight oatmeal is a great choice. You can get some organic rolled oats, put them in a mason jar with hemp seeds, chia seeds, and almond milk, and let it soak overnight. In the morning, you have a delicious meal rich in vitamins, minerals, fiber, and protein. You can even top it with a scoop of peanut butter. The main takeaway for breakfast is this: make it standardized. Pick 1 or 2 go-to options and stick with them every day. Consistency with breakfast builds momentum that carries you through the rest of the day, making it so much easier to stay on track. In between breakfast and lunch, focus on hydration and try not to snack. Allow your body time to digest and stabilize your blood sugar. Around 4 or 5 hours after breakfast, you'll be ready for lunch. So how do we keep lunch simple and consistent? One great idea is to build a salad with the protein on top. You can use any kind of greens you like, such as romaine or spring mix. You can top it with some grass-fed ground beef you cooked the night before with some peppers. A simple meal like this takes less than 5 minutes to put together once you've prepped the protein. Having pre-cooked chicken breast, salmon, or even tempeh in your fridge makes this a breeze. This approach is great because you can even do this while eating out, like getting a chicken salad from a fast food chain or a protein bowl from a place like Chipotle. Another easy lunch option that requires almost no prep is a high-quality sandwich. I love using Ezekiel bread, which you can toast, then add some sprouts, turkey, mustard, and maybe a little avocado or pesto. This sandwich can be under 400 calories and is loaded with fiber, protein, healthy fats, and vitamins. For a vegan or vegetarian option, you can toast Ezekiel bread and add high-protein peanut butter and a sprinkle of hemp seeds. You can also use leftovers from dinner, which brings us to the perfect plate framework. The perfect plate is about a balance of healthy foods. You can use your dinner leftovers to make a simple, healthy lunch the next day. Now, let's talk about snacks. You don't have to snack, but it can be a lifesaver between lunch and dinner, a period that can be a long stretch. Snacking can prevent you from getting so hungry that you overeat at dinner or make unhealthy choices. For healthy, prepped snacks, hard-boiled eggs are a fantastic option. You can make a dozen of them in under 15 minutes and have them ready to go. You can pair a couple of eggs with a little cheese for a high-protein, healthy fat snack. Another great idea is to have some high-quality nuts, like macadamia nuts, walnuts, or pistachios. Just a third of a cup paired with a piece of fruit like an apple makes an amazing, non-perishable snack that requires no prep. Other convenient options include high-quality protein bars or a Greek yogurt with some berries mixed in. What are your go-to healthy snacks? Find them, buy them in bulk, and keep them around the house. Dinner is where we need to be a little more strategic with our prep. Let's look at the perfect plate again. The idea is to fill half your plate with the vegetable you love, a quarter with the protein, and a quarter with healthy carbs or fats. You can prep these ingredients in bulk. Here's an example, a perfect plate with grass-fed ribeye, which can be cooked in the oven and then finished in a skillet. You can make this in bulk, slice it up, and serve it with the delicious squash you made in a pressure cooker and some greens. Another perfect plate could feature Cajun shrimp cooked on the grill or in the oven, with roasted vegetables like Brussels sprouts and sweet potato, and a little long-grain white rice. If you cook more than you need for dinner, you'll have great leftovers for lunch the next day. When it comes to healthy carbs, I love sweet potatoes, squash, or rice. A rice cooker makes prepping your carbs so easy, and you can even cook vegetables in it. Another amazing tool is a pressure cooker or an instant pot, which can make things like squash incredibly soft in about 10 minutes. The core concept here is to find your go-to healthy foods and prep them in bulk. And if you're someone who doesn't like to cook, you could even have a zero cooking day. You could have a shake in the morning, pre-cooked chicken breast on top of greens for lunch, nuts, and fruit for a snack, and even a simple Ezekiel bread sandwich with pre-cooked turkey and avocado for dinner. The key is finding what works for you and having those foods on hand. So, here's my reflection question for you. What are your or your family's go-to healthy foods? The proteins, healthy carbs, vegetables, and healthy fats you all enjoy. When you identify those, you can buy them in bulk and create a meal plan that is easy to follow. As a final tip, if you take one thing away from this video, let it be this: nail your first meal of the day. Make your breakfast consistent and high in protein, whether that's a shake, eggs, or something similar. When you're consistent with breakfast, that momentum will carry you forward and make it so much easier and more motivating to eat healthy the rest of the day. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found these ideas valuable. This is what Heartful Health After 45 is all about: unearthing the truth, asking the challenging questions, and always putting your health first. We're here to give you critical, lesser-known health insights to help you age safely and confidently. If you found this information helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Share your own meal prep tips and questions in the comments below. Let's build a supportive community together. We'll see you in the next video, and as always, stay well.